So I'm at the Home Depot and look what I found. I found the new... Girl, something's biting me. I felt like an ant. Okay, that's better. I hate it when the camera does that, like it doesn't like adjust correctly, but look at this. It's one of the new ones. Fernandos Fire Pothos. It's really pretty. I don't know. I did saw really pretty begonia inside as well. My thing is, it doesn't need a lot of light, you know? I feel like if I don't give it, like if I hang it at the ceiling, it's just gonna do this instead of this. Cause you can kind of see those were like the ones they propagated. I think so. And then, well, I wonder if it goes based off like temperature, you know? Look at that. It's huge. It's just so big. I just can't. It's so big that I don't even know where I'm gonna put it. I can put it outside the balcony, but I want to have it inside. I know it'll do super good outside, you know, with all of the lights and the heat. But I'm really tempted to have it at the balcony, but and then like maybe like chop some on a 4-inch, like propagate it right, and then have that little 4-inch inside, let it propagate, and then I can put it on the shelves indoors. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is too big to put on a shelf, which is like not a bad thing. But it's like, you know, you gotta plan what you're gonna put the plant. I'm really tempted now. Holy crap. It looks like a golden pothos. I would see the pictures online and I'm like, girl, that's literally a golden pothos. But seeing it in person, you can see it like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I know like if you were here, you would tell me, David, just get it. Like shut up and take it right now. Right now. If you're not taking it home, I'm gonna take it with me. And then I'll take it. I can't. I'm so tempted. Look at that. Like, she's screaming to go to the balcony. Obviously, I gotta bottle water her like almost every single day because it will dry out pretty fast. But I would love to sip my coffee and watch these vines like that, you know? Like, I mean, this will get small. I'm really curious if pothos don't get smaller when they start to go down, like trailing, like a philodendron. But they're not gonna do this massive big leaf. Maybe if I put in a moss pole, since this is already really big. You know, yeah, my hand's big, look at this. And the one that I will have inside, I can train it on a moss pole. Right? Ah, big brain. Girl, I don't know. This is what's getting me like insane. You know, the rest is like, okay, cute. Like, I get it, but this is so, can y'all see the difference? Like, this definitely doesn't look like a golden pothos. This is not a golden pothos. It's so loud and clear. You know? This is debatable, like, this would, like, people would get, you know, fight over, like, that's a golden pothos. But I don't know. But then you also know how, like, golden pothos, that's pretty petunias. Golden pothos, like, they go based off light, you know, like, I'm really curious. Also, they got some really pretty cactuses with flowers. Look at that. That's really cute. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now? Look at that. It's a yellow flower. And then, like I said, they do have some plants on clearance. The 6-inch, the Vigros. They're $9. Well, $10. It's $9.98. And they have some aglaonemas, golden pothos, not those. I see some neon though and some friendship plant. Can't speak correctly. $5.98. There's like a Walmart literally like across the street over there. But I'm scared to walk in there because if I see another shipment, I'm gonna be like, oh, bye. You know what I'm saying? And I'm stalling a little bit because I'm like, should I get it? Whenever I'm like looking on the bird of paradises, I'm always trying to find some that are sports variegated, because I've been seeing a lot of people on Facebook finding unicorns, and they always find it at the Home Depot, but I never see them. The Fembachias, they got these like tiny working grills. Specialty houseplant. These are kind of cute, right? $9.98. The lemon drop. Pretty sure it's called the lemon drop. The tag is like inside out. Oh my bad, lemon button. That's cute. This is one of the new ones. It's cute. It's really cute. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I call every single plant cute. My vocabulary is very short and simple, but it's real. Look at this begonia. Y'all, my begonias. Honestly, I underestimated Costa Farm's begonias. Honestly, truly, like one of mine has gotten big, and every time I show it, people are like, David, what the hell? Like, how is that even possible? But yes, they get really big. And look at this purple passion. This one looks really good. But I always see them with aphids, and even my own, the one that I had at the house, had it had aphids. They're like these little round balls. You can like squish them, but I wouldn't. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is like golden pothos with all the IVs. Cute little nerve plant, and then the variegated cupid peperonia is kind of cute too. That's cute. I also saw some pink confetti inside, like another variety of a begonia. It doesn't look like much, but when you give it a lot of TLC, it is just gonna be insane. I can't believe I skipped over the neon pothos. Look at these little babies. These little babies. You just literally just needed this, and within like a couple months it would grow. You're gonna have to repot it like every single month or every other month. Cute coffee plants. Mine is still doing good. I feel like they always die because they don't like to dry out, but I've been pretty on top of mine. The Tradescantias that we always find. Another bright begonia. I'm gonna have to show you the one inside. See, look at these. I don't know if I have this one. I feel like I do. I think I was close to, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I do. See, that's how you know it's bad. When you're like looking at plants and you're like, do I have it or not? That's like a sign that, yeah, you shouldn't buy plants. But who's gonna stop me? I'm never gonna learn. Look at this. Fluffy ruffle fern. Cute. These peace lilies are thirsty. Look at that. The contrast. It's crazy. Okay, let me go inside and see if I can record and show you, because it's pretty busy inside. Okay. That's the special. They got these PPPs, aglonemas. These are not bad, but they got the pink. I'm pretty sure it's called pink confetti. Syngonias. $7.98. But where's that pretty begonia that I found? Oh, look, it's over here. Look at that. It looks more crazy in person, like I promise you. A lot of them look really bad. This is like the best looking one. It's just because of this leaf, but I'm tempted, y'all. Like, looks bad, but you can see all of the new leaves coming in. It's always hard to pick out a plant because with begonias, because they always look like this, like so bad, but they would bounce back, and I've never seen this one. But like how the new growth is like red and it goes to this beautiful like brown. It's pretty. I'm honestly debating on getting that one too. But they got the painted ladies. Chores Stramantes. I'm dizzy. Oh my goodness. They got a water? I would water. Okay, and they have more on this side. Look at this pretty begonia. Oof, the shimmer. She's a classic. So they have this one. I'm pretty sure it's called Wendyland, which is really nice. These are 1998. Love. And then this is the golden Pothos. And I'm gonna go and show you on the other side the other version. Fernandos Fire. So you can kind of see the difference a little bit. Like, there's another one over there. I don't know. I really do like it. I do. But I feel like I have one that looks pretty similar to this. Does that make sense? Like, I really don't want to buy duplicates. And a lot of companies, like, they change names. Costa is pretty, like, on their stuff. Unless it says, like, tropical houseplant, right? Like this one, like, specialty houseplant. But this is a dragon's tongue. But this one says Fernandos Fire. And I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And I'm pretty sure I also saw it with Urban Jungle on the other video. I like it. But, you know, do I want it in my collection? I'm just trying to think about it, to be honest. But I do like the begonia that we saw in the beginning. I like how, you know, it's cheap. And I've never seen that begonia, and it really, really caught my attention when I saw it. Like, I really want to see it every single day. This Pothos, I love Pothos because I know they're so reliable. And it's a new variety, and I'm just like, I gotta have them all. But I feel like I have this one, so I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Alrighty, so I honestly was not planning to buy plants. I just wanted to go ahead and see if they had that brand new Anthurium that Proven Winners is selling. Still no luck on finding that Anthurium, even though it's really, really expensive. It's really beautiful. I don't know if I should wait. I probably will, because $100, I think it's $100 to $200 for that Anthurium. It's insane. But for the Anthurium community, from what I've like heard, it's like insane, because that used to be extremely expensive. And to find that at the big box stores for a really affordable price, I think it's called Anthurium Doxy or Dox or something like that. But it's really beautiful. When it pushes out new leaves, it's like this beautiful, like, purple, reddish kind of hue, and then it hardens up to a beautiful green. So yeah, I'm trying to find that Anthurium because that would be really, really cool to find. Would I buy it? Possibly not, because that's kind of expensive. It just depends. It just depends. Going over 100, it's a little iffy for me, but like some plants I'm cool with. It's just hard because a lot of the plants that I was like cool, like for example the variegated fiddly fig, or like other really cool monsteras out there, or like the Repotting perma, or variegated monstera peru. A lot of these, they used to be so, the Ficus chevrana, they used to be so expensive. But if you wait, which I can wait a couple of like years, if 1 or 2 years, you'll see them bigger and cheaper, you know, because of tissue culture. So that's what I'm a little bit like, but it's to each and everyone's preference, right? For me, I'd rather just wait, save a good chunk of money, and then see it for like bigger, sometimes bigger if not the same, an affordable price. So yes, but here it is. I did end up getting it. It's just so gorgeous, and I wanted it to put it outside, but I was like, let me wait to show my besties. But look at this, for $21. That's not bad. I asked my boyfriend, I was like, does it look like a golden Pothos to you? And he said, yeah, is it not? And I was like, no, it's a new one. It's called Fernando's Flame or Fernando's Fire. And he was like, who stole Fernando's Fire? You know, like, I don't know if you get it, but I thought it was kind of funny. So really, really interesting plants. I just love Pothos. I love how full it is. I cannot wait to have it outside and let it go crazy. And then of course, when I want to have this beautiful plant indoors, I won't take the whole plant inside. Possibly what I'll do, I'll just take some cuttings, propagate it, and then have a little baby inside, which will be more easy to manage compared to bringing the whole plant inside, which is possible, but like you have to like do some procedures, like taking care, like quarantine it, right, and then checking on it, and then spraying stuff on it just to make sure there's no spiders or pests. on the plant or in the leaves, hiding between the leaves or in the soil, because that'll be pretty bad. And I also got this begonia. I just couldn't. It is so pretty. We did saw the other one. It had like a bigger leaf, the one that I was showing y'all, but I noticed it doesn't have that many sprouts, and for me, I want it to be a nice full plant. This one has a lot of growth points coming in, so it just needs a good grow light, some good TLC, some time, love, and care, and I think it's gonna look beautiful. There's just something about it that it glows. I think that's what it is. It glows. And of course, I also really, really do love the little hairs. I think it's cute. Like y'all know me. Like I actually have. Costa has some really good begonias, y'all. Like I've always passed them by, but ever since I got this one and it has been doing super duper good, I was like, let me go ahead and get some more, because like, when you give them what they need. Now, I ended up repotting it to a 6-inch, but this was also on that same size. It's not a 4-inch. I think it's a 4-inch. They don't put the size. They put like the, what you call it? Like the weight capacity. See, 15 ounces. Oh, okay. 4.8 inches. Came in the same one. But here is this one. And it's a pretty common one. Y'all. Look how it's doing, and it's getting a good amount of light. The new leaves, y'all, they look so metallic. Like, it's literally insane. And like, hear this. Oh, I just love that. I really do. It's like a nice hydrated pothos. Like, when they're in, it's that crispy sound that I love. But look at this. Oh, it's a t-shirt. Still 50% off. Free shipping, y'all. Free shipping. But I can't. It is so... The lighting is not really the best, but you can see how big it's getting. And honestly, I can see myself potting it up. I don't want to get a deeper pot, more like wide. Right? Because there's some plants, the bigger the plants you get, the deeper they get. And some plants don't really need deep. They just need wide, because they will like get wide. They won't really get massive. Does that make any sense? So I think no, that's the but I can see this girly go. I mean, come on, like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? This is from months of growth. So underrated. Like, I cannot believe it never clicked on me to get one. So ever since I saw this, how beautiful it's getting and how amazing it's doing, and I'm just so obsessed with it. These new leaves are getting big. Like, they're getting big. Like, look how big. I have pretty big hands. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Considering that it came from this. So imagine this beautiful, like, golden, glowing foliage, like this big. Hopefully it will get, and I'm pretty confident it will. I'm gonna let it grow a little bit more in that one, and then I'll put it to these little 6-inch. I just ended up getting these cheap ones. They're super paper thin, but they work and they get the job done. And I don't really mind how the planter looks. I mean, it's nice to have a nice planter, but a lot of time the plant covers it up, right? So it's not that deep for me. But I have other varieties of begonias that I'm gonna show you. But that was the little plant haul. I do want to go ahead and repot some plants with you guys. I have some propagations that I have going on in sphagnums, and they're ready to get in there. And then I have some other plants that do need to be potted up in it. I'm gonna put them outside. I don't want to. It's breaking my heart to do that, but I know they're gonna like be so happy. It's so humid, you guys, and so warm in San Antonio right now. Like, it's very tropical. My plants outside are thriving. They're doing so good. The ones are inside are doing pretty good as well, but the ones outside are just like on steroids. So I want my babies to get big like that. And I put this one back. I have let me show you some other ones. I have another begonia as well. So that one's from Costa Farm, right? We see it every now and then. This one's from Proven Winners. And I have it on this Costa Farm planter because I'm using it as a cash pot, but I'm pretty sure you've seen it. It's these beautiful dark leaves and the back is red. It's not really showing, but like I have a grow light right over here. They glow like this like maroon color. And the back is also a little bit metallic and the top is like matte. Beautiful, but let me show you how it looks. It's on this tiny little planter, and I do have to pot this up, but so many fungus gnats. I really need a sundew. This has grown a lot since I had it, and look how much it's like wanting to spread out. So pretty soon we are gonna have to repot it on a 6-inch, like over here. And I think I can do it now. Kind of like how like that looks. Again, these are really cheap. It comes like 100 of them for like 16 bucks. So you get what you pay for. I don't mind. But oh my gosh, I think we have to pot this up. It will still fit in here, I think so. It does fit. Does it fit? No, it doesn't. Because yeah, it's kind of thin, you know, like it's kind of narrow on the bottom. I was using it as a cash pot. I don't really like these. I mean, people that are really busy or like don't want to water their plants too much and like have a system, these are awesome. But for me, no thank you. Like, it's just personal, but nothing bad about it. I think it's great that they offer it, to be honest, right? And it's from the Monstera. This is a Thai constellation. You can see it right there. Let me show you that one too. But we're gonna repot this one up too. I think it's time. I think she'll be happy. This is the Thai constellation. Ended up potting her up in this beautiful terracotta pencil that we got from Ross. Was it Burlington? It was Burlington. Look, I'm using this like metal Monstera thingy to like, it ain't doing shit. It ain't doing nothing, to be honest. I wanted to for support. Also, I found the trick with moss poles without using the water bottle, because the water bottles, girl, that takes like, okay, now it's giving a little bit of support. I've heard that Monsteras don't really need to be glued on something. They just need to feel support so they can fenestrate bigger leaves. Well, develop bigger leaves and give more fenestration, so that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, so she's super pretty. She's like, that's his newest leaf right there. Big old leaf. I'm just waiting for a new leaf to unfurl. It gives me like a new leaf every single 2 weeks of notice. Like, that's the rate that we have right now. But she's awesome. The Bradley Marks playing you behind it right now. It already gave me a little fenestration, so I'm really, really happy about that. But let me show you the other begonias that I have that I'm collecting, because I did have quite an amount. I'm not gonna show you all of them. Thank you so much for the people that gave me the plant idea. I always forget on this one. When I was showing y'all, when we had to clean the shelves, which I am still gonna go ahead and do. Not on this video though. This is called the begonia Marmaduke. Isn't there like something scary that sounds like that? Like, isn't there like a movie? That sounds really familiar. But yeah, that's her name. She's getting thirsty, so I have to water her. She's actually really thirsty. But right next to it, I have 2 begonias that are also from Costa farm, and I cannot wait for them to grow. Just these fungus gnat traps, they get stuck on everything. They don't have any other begonias, so I gotta keep going back. I think that's it. I think I have more in the living room and the kitchen, but I'm checking my shelves right now in the plant room. Yeah, no, there's another begonia, but it's not from like the big box stores. That was from a nursery, so I'm not gonna show you that one. I have these 2 that I just fell in love with. I think they're so beautiful. I know there's more out there. I'm slowly collecting them like infinity stones. But yeah, this one's pretty. I just got her, I think last week. Really, really nice. They all say Rex Begonia, but I know they have their own little individual names. Beautiful, y'all. It's just, when I first saw it, it's so glittery. The camera doesn't pick it up at all. But it is it's like somebody sprinkled very fine glitter red dust on it. And I'm a big, big glitter person. Like, I'm a big glitter person. It is so beautiful. So, so beautiful. And I'm gonna lose my marbles. If once it gets big like the other one, this will be like my #1, I think so. If they can get bigger leaves and more fuller, which is starting to grow really, really nice. I mean, it hasn't really, I mean, it's doing okay because I just had it for a week. I can't really say that it's growing with me because I haven't given enough time, but from what I'm seeing, I see a lot of new leaves coming in. They're still really healthy because usually when you buy a new plant, you go into shock, right? And then you lose some leaves or something like that, but it looks really happy where it's at, so that's really, really good. And then I have this other begonia. I have it over here. I'm using it as a cash pot because begonias, they like to stay consistently moist under my conditions. Sometimes I do let them dry out completely. I lose a few leaves, but that's a-okay. It's this one. Like I said, I have it on water. Let me see if I can play it. Oh, I can use this. Again. Ah! It's a pretty begonia and it has potential. It looks kind of like rust. That's how I got it. But I can see these beautiful new leaves coming in. Like, I can imagine that design, that foliage getting nice and big. And it's starting to do okay. It honestly hasn't grown that much as I had. I think I had it for a month possibly. And it hasn't really done much. But what it does have is good. And what it has pushed out is good. But maybe I gotta start fertilizing it to give it a nice boost. It has a pool of water, which I don't really like. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this over here. I mean, it's good, but I watered this like, when was it? I think it was like last week, so I was sitting on water for a hot minute. I honestly, I've hardly ever killed a plant over watering. If anything, I really need some like coniferous plants. These fungus are pissing me off. I have only killed a snake plant, dragon tree, a sansevieria, in my beginnings of time. Because like I was watering all of them like every single week. And they were still in that nursery potting mix. And they were not really on grow lights. So they died pretty fast on root rot. But I don't really lose my plants because all of them would always go at some point a period of drought. Like they would dry out completely. I hardened off my plants really, really good. Like this is my ooh. Okay, I can propagate this though. Look at this. It would develop. I can see a little bump right there. So I can actually propagate this. Just gotta take off a little bit of the leaves. Yeah, this is good. So this one's really dry. And the leaves are still nice and firm. That one was already popped out, to be honest with you. So, because I can pop these other ones that they're not gonna pop out. But if anything, this might just come out. So I want to see the roots. Can I? No, stop it, David. So, yeah. The leaves still feel nice and firm. So I'm not going to water it until they start to get a little bit flimsy. They are a little bit, but they can go a little bit longer. I'm always so scared to over water my aglaonemas because like even as an underwaterer, aglaonemas really do get overwatered pretty easily because of the potty mix that they have. They have like this like peat moss. This potty mix retains so much moisture that, yeah. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna propagate this. Either I have a little greenhouse on the balcony. I'm gonna just put it in a little container and let it root. And I'll keep you guys posted. I have my one of these aglaonemas that I bought online. It's like a variegated one. It's like white. Well, it has white variegation. This is my second time owning it, and it always reverts. But it's this one. It came in with like a broken little part, so I propagated it in sphagnum moss and it rooted, and I have it outside. But I still have it in the greenhouse to let it grow and develop better. But this one pushed out a new leaf, and there is nothing of white variegation on it. So that's a little bit like bleh. But hopefully it does. I don't know. I see a new leaf coming in, so I'm really hoping that one is gonna have some variegation, and it did not revert because I can even chop it back to fix it. So that's what's going on right now. I don't even know if I showed you all this. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm gonna show it to you again. This one, guy, is blooming. It already fully opens. It's called Pink Star, Pink Flame, something like that. And it has like, they push out these little babies. I already propagated a little baby of this. Not like that, from the little string that it pushes out. But yeah, the flowers are really cute. They're so like orange neon. And the middle is yellow and it has like dots of orange as well. It's really, really pretty. And I'm surprised it's like doing really, really good with me. Because when I got it, I don't know if you guys remember, it was like a couple months back. It was really crispy. So I'm really happy that one's doing awesome. Because people were telling me it was difficult and I was kind of panicking. I was kind of regretting buying it because I was like, oh my goodness, that I messed up. But let me show you the plants I want to go ahead and repot with you. So this is from the Gabriella's. No, this is from Gabriella's plants. Because I know there's a silver streak Pothos and then there's the Rio. They look pretty similar. But I think Gabriella's plants only sells one of them exclusively. I think it's the Rio or the silver streak, but I have this one. I actually think this is a cream splash. If I showed y'all, I'm gonna probably have to. I have my, I don't know, y'all. They're weird. Like, this gave me green, right? And then it pushed out this one. It's not a Rio, because Rio has gray on it. This is just fully creamy. I think this is a cream splash. It's just not really splashy. Like, it's not really variegated. Even on its new leaves, I don't know what's going on. It was on a really, really bright light, and we have the most thinnest strips of variegation, which I think is cool. But it's not supposed to look like that. So I'm wondering if it's happy or not. I like the stem though. It's like really orange. And there's a piece of it that's like variegated. Y'all see that? Yeah, that's really, really pretty. So I'm gonna repot it. I feel like maybe the soil that it's in is already all, it lost all of its good stuff. I don't know. So I'm gonna repot it to a 6-inch. I do fertilize my plants, but I don't wanna, I have already fertilized that one. And it's like a little tiny plant, as y'all saw. So I'm scared to give it more fertilizer if that's not what it's making it happy, right? So it's not that, and I don't want to keep forcing it. So I think a good repotting is going to be happy. And then I have my carnival, which was nice and big, but I chopped it. It is starting to push out nodes, like more. It's going to get more fuller. Give me this really cool, beautiful leaf. It's a really, really pretty one. And again, really big. It's going to a 6-inch. I've done this so many times, and I've never had any problems. I'm an underwaterer. I think it has a really big thing to do with it. And I just do what I do. If anything, my plants get really, really good. That's just what works for me. Y'all, my Ring of Fire, remember the Ring of Fire? It was on a 4-inch, and I put it on a big, 8-inch. It's doing really good. It's right there. I will pull it up right now. But this is gonna go in here. And I'm gonna put these little hanging things that I bought from Amazon, and I'm gonna have it outside. And I'm gonna let it get nice and big. Hopefully, right, with some time. And then we're also gonna go ahead and repot this Micans, which we got for clearance months back. And this is how it looks now. I had it in the living room. It has a really good grow light over there. But I kind of want to go ahead and pot it up on a 6-inch. And I also want to have it outside because I think it will be really, really beautiful. And I drink my cup of coffee and the light's just hitting through the leaves. I really want to make the balcony like my escape. My plants already are that, but going to the balcony, you can hear the birds and you can just feel the air, like the wind. It's a whole different experience, and I want to make it more pleasant as well. I know they're gonna be extremely happy outside, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. But let me show the Ring of Fire because people are not gonna believe me. If I can pull it out, it's right there. Look at these. I do want it to develop bigger leaves, but it's just a matter of time. Look at this baby, and it's just pushing out this one. I want it to bloom, even though I'm gonna cut off the flowers, but I know it's really happy when it flowers. So yeah, this was on a 4-inch. I potted up on this one. I think it's an 8-inch. As you can see, it's starting to fill in pretty nice, and it's on a really good chunky mix. I underwater it, and I only water it when it's thirsty. I also did clean the leaves with rubbing alcohol because I saw some mellies, and I was kind of scared. What? Oh no, that's an error. I was kind of scared because I thought it was 70% rubbing alcohol, but it was already diluted from the bottle. I thought I have to dilute it even more, and I thought I was gonna burn the leaves, but as y'all can see, the leaves are pretty fine, and it eliminated the mealybugs. I have not seen any mealybugs at all for months. Well, I think it's already been it was 2 months ago when I did that, so that weeks, right? I haven't seen mealybugs at all. So that was really, really effective. When I treated it, I also went ahead and sprayed neem oil on it as a protective coat, just so they do come back. But everything's doing good on this one, which I'm kind of surprised because I was a little bit scared about those mealies. They can be difficult and annoying, but yes, that's a little haul on the plants and some updates on the begonias and me entering my begonia era a little bit. I also have my big begonia, which is on top, which I showed in a different video. I also have my alocasias, which I really want to do some chores with them, but we're going to do it in a different video because we really have a lot over here going on, and those alocasias are doing super good. Some of them are blooming, and some of them I can see acorns being pushed out. So, or corns. I call them acorns. They're not acorns. They're called corns. And yeah, I'm just really, really excited. Spring is really springing on the apartment, and I'm just so excited. So, let me get everything set up. Okay. We're gonna see how this works out. Super pretty. Chopping her up so she can push up more shoots on top, because it looks pretty bald, but on the sides it looks really good. Has done really good. No, I did not mention this to y'all. Remember my corkscrew plant? Okay, that had crazy roots because I had to repot it super duper fast. Okay, well, I developed crazy roots again, and it's drying out so fast. This plant's growing way too fast to the point that I cannot keep up with the watering. Someone told me this little concoction over here, this little thingy, you basically fill this up with water and then you put the terracotta inside and it wicks it in. And I experimented with it, and I did saw like some water going inside of it. Like there was like a little tiny pool, but I think it's literally nothing, and it's like literally perfect for this specific plant, because this plant, even though it doesn't have, as you can see, a drainage hole, it's gonna wick in the moisture, the water to the terracotta. Because I can't even, it's bone drying. It is drying out so fast. Like I can't even keep up. I'm losing like a lot of the leaves. Is it gonna fit? I'm gonna have to shove it in there. I can't. I'm really, really hoping that this is gonna work out, because like this plant it was so beautiful, and then it started to grow very fast, and I could not just the top, but like the roots, y'all. The roots were getting crazy, and I could not keep up with it. So this little fancy planter was pretty cheap at Walmart. It's gonna make sure that it has a continuous amount of water so it can stay hydrated. I'll keep you guys posted how it goes, but we're gonna see. Oh, you guys can't even see, I'm sorry. Just like that. Okay, and when I see it's doing good, I'll cut off the bad parts, but as of now, I'm not going to. I will still water this though, because it has dry soil in it, right? So, and I also gotta rinse it off. But what's next? What's next on the list? We're gonna do the carnival plant, the carnival philodendron. Look at that. Cutesy. These planters are not the cutest, but I have hooks for them, and it's gonna make it possible for me to hang it without needing to use a macrame hanger, even though macrame hanger is pretty good too. This potting soil could help a lot with some more perlite, but it has a lot of chunks of bark that I think is going to help with airflow. And then it will degrade over time, which will bring nutrients to the soil. Voila. Been wanting to do that for so long. Okay, next one is this one. This is a cream splash. I remember it. I got it from Etsy. From Green Escape, right? And it is not very good. It is not very splashy, but it has grown a lot of roots. Remember it was like a little plug? Yeah, so this is how it looks now. I did took cuttings out of it, but I have some rooting. Those look a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's why I want to put it outside. I'm hoping that it will put out some better variegation with the warmth, humidity, and bright and direct light that it's going to have. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Alrighty, and look, remember how I said I was going to propagate the aglaonema that broke off? Now, I'm going to use this same soil. It's fine. Still fluffy. Gonna shove this in there. Gonna pat this. I might need to add more soil, to be honest. And then I have a little greenhouse outside, and it's a small one, that I got from Amazon. And it's very warm and humid in there, so it's gonna help this root. One of my peace lilies, domino peace lilies, broke off. A little baby one. I have propagated it, and now it has a root coming from the bottom. This is not it. This is from the other plant. But it has a root coming out of the bottom on the domino peace lily that I propagated literally 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Well, about to be a month. So, yes, humidity, warmth, and some indirect light is gonna make it do good. It's gonna help it develop some good roots. Okay, we have this massive neon Pothos that we also got for clearance, and it has grown really, really nice. It was all damaged when I got it, and it was very it just needed some time, love, and care. A good source of light, so I had a grow light. I was watering, fertilizing it, and now it has grown a lot on this 4-inch. And it's gonna go to a 6-inch. And I'm also gonna hang it outside because I just really love a good neon Pothos. And honestly, I want it to get nice and big. Honestly, truly. I feel like the way I'm talking is a lot worse than before. Can I pop this out? Come on, girl. Really good words, really good words. Okay, put some soil in there. There you go. Seems like I'm being aggressive, but I'm just trying to get this done, to be honest, y'all. Because I don't know why on this plant I keep procrastinating on repotting when I actually do enjoy it. It's just there's so many plants and I felt it daunting for some reason. But doing it now makes me feel better that I'm getting it done. But I still gotta go ahead and put them in the tub and rinse them off really good and spray some neem oil on them. Because why not have a lot of neem oil? And it helps the plants a little bit. And it makes them look pretty. Okay, last but not least, this begonia that I showed y'all, right? Oh, we actually have the cuttings, I forgot. Okay, so this is second last from the proven winner. They're calling it Black Velvet Begonia, so I don't know any other name. I'm gonna remove some of these dried up leaves. You don't want to see that. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's go ahead and add some soil and then pop this on and see how the roots look. Damn. Those are some good roots. Just fill it in. It seems like it made no difference because it still looks massive on the 6-inch. Even though it was like on a 3.5, it seems like it. It doesn't look like a 4-inch. This looks like a 3.5. This is a 4-inch. The ones I put with the dead leaves. But even then, still looks like it needs a bigger planter, but it's fine. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how that root ball develops. I want to do the flowers on this one. A lot of begonias do flower. Well, all of them do actually. But some of them have the most prettiest flowers. My begonia colada is blooming, and she is gorgeous. They look like little bells. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. 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 That's not going to be hanged outside. It's going to be inside, but it was due for a repotting. Okay, so I had this cutting. Let me see if I can lay down. I have these cuttings that I propagated on my pearls and jade pothos. I was going to put it back on the mother plants, but the mother plant is starting to branch out and it's starting to get full. So I don't think I have to. But let's look at these roots. There was some Marble Queen Pothos in here, as y'all can see. I'm also gonna put it in there. I think it's fun. You don't really see that in the big box stores because they don't do that, right? Seeing like mixtures of plants. I'll just cut this part out. Ew, slimy. We'll hard it off. There you go. I want to do that. Like, I want to get like a neon pothos and like a Brazil, or like a neon pothos and a jade pothos, and combine them together with cuttings, and like see like that different contrast. I think that'll be so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can y'all see? I hope you guys can see. I don't know how it looks up there, but these do have some really good roots, and they are starting to develop a set of leaves, as you can see. I hope you can see, but that's really, really great. Makes me happy. Oh my god, my stomach. I ate a banana for some reason. It's making my stomach be super loud. Super, super loud. That's one half. Let's do the other half. Can I? Let's see if I can put it in the bottom of this. There you go. Okay. That's one. Well, one of them. Such a pretty plant. I just can't. I love propagating with nodes, you guys. I think it's really fun. It is a little more time consuming, but you do get a lot more. And the plant does look a lot more full, right? Which, who doesn't love a nice full plant? Especially like a philodendron or a pothos. It's beautiful. There you go. I'm trying to layer it. There you go. But if anything, even though I'm burying the new growth, it will still pop up. It will go up, you know? So I'm not really that concerned. They'll find their way through. There you go. We got two more little cuttings. You know what I need, girl? It seems like I'm always drinking coffee, but I just had my morning coffee. But I think I need a coffee right now. Honestly, truly a nice, good iced coffee. That's all of them. Because I want to go ahead and do some more plant chores on and off camera. Because it's a cloudy day outside. I don't know why, but I love when it's cloudy. Just makes me want to do chores. I don't know why, but it does. And I'm not mad at it. Okay, so it's a little bit bald over here, but that's okay. It will grow. And I'm also going to have this outside because I think it's gonna go faster outside. I mean, want that, right? So let me go ahead and take this all to the tub, rinse them, because like as you can see, some of them have dirt on their leaves because like they were wet, and it makes kind of like mud, I guess you can say, like it sticks to the leaves. So we want to rinse that off so the leaves can photosynthesize and give them the highest chance of succeeding on their new journey and their new plant or their new home. So, yeah. No, because I think I broke this shirt's really cute. I think I broke my iced coffee machine. I forgot a while back. I went ahead and was gonna clean it, and I was already not in the mood to clean. I was angry cleaning, and this thingy broke off. I don't even know where the other part's at. Here it is. I think I broke it off. Like, wait, actually, hold on. I think I can fix it. Bob the Builder. What side is it on? Is it? Oh no, I did broke it. Oh, hold on. Is this part even important? Like, it doesn't need to be here. Okay. God damn it, and I just bought it. Wait, actually, hold on. I think I can fix it. Oh my goodness. Wait. I think you guys can see. I really want it. I think I did it. Stop it, because like I didn't. What do you mean I want to have an iced coffee? Like, you think there's a lot of pressure that it's gonna like, if it's not stable, it will like break? You think so, or you think it's fine? Should we try it out? What in the mechanics is going on over here? Like, let's find out. Okay, let me get my iced coffee thingy. Gotta follow the instructions. I just needed to work for today so I can go ahead and buy myself another one. These are really cheap. It doesn't make it okay though to like break it, but I'm just saying like it's not the end of the world, right? So I really gotta start making my cold brews. I have the little device, the French press. I'm scared. Just work one time, okay? Oh, that smells good. Like coffee. It's because I think it's gonna rain, and coffee when it's raining, it's a vibe. Like, stop it. It's like the most amazing vibe out there. So I really want, and I think I was gonna say fun fact, but I'm not sure if it's true. I think we're the only living things out there, or like mammals, I don't know what the hell, but it's very rare, and we have it, that we can smell when it rains or before it rains. Something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's something like that. Like, I know. I heard it like on YouTube or National Geographic or something like that. So you can kind of see the coffee grains from previously. I wipe it down, but I guess I didn't wipe it down because I was really mad. Because like I was getting it and it was still plugged in, and it like bounced back, and I got scared, so I let it go and it just fell and it made a mess. True story. So let's see if this works. Can I close it? What if I just hold it? What if that's just what it needs? Like a little, some emotional support. Wait. Okay, got it. Wait. I got it. Watch it explode on my face. Okay. It's because like the pressure from the water thing, like when it heats up, it's very like pressurized. So I just gotta see what. Let me add the syrup. I think it's gonna work. I found out I like my coffee really bitter. I mean, when people say like they don't like a lot of cream or sugar, that means they like it bitter. But like, I thought it was common practice that there's a lot of coffee people that like bitter, but no, I don't know. I think over time you start craving more coffee. I'm looking at the windows if it's gonna rain. But no, let's see. It's working, y'all. I already added my syrup, so when the coffee is being added, it's gonna stir together. What I do want to go ahead and do, I want to clean the leaves of my burgundy ficus. I have the ficus Shivrana. I have the burgundy. I have the Tiniki. I have the Benjamina. There's some other ones that are beautiful. I remember I had the most cutest one that I got for like $15 at Lowe's. I think it was a ficus. ¿Cuál era? It was like matte, and it was like kind of hairy. It was all gray but like light veins. I think that's not which one I'm talking about. Costa sells it. I just rinse the little rag and I can just clean the the water stains on the ficus. What's your name again? Oh. You're not a Taniki girl. Hold on, I got them confused. I made little name tags. Ooh. The little clicky sound is the oil essential machine. I have it, I think I can hold it. I have it on. Maybe I'm not supposed to hold it. Oh, it smells really good. It smells really good. It smells like mint and lemongrass. I'm using this one. Calming sleep. That's probably why I'm getting sleep, because I'm using that shit. So, I got this confused. This is not a burgundy. I know that for sure, because yes, I might need to put, I don't know if the adhesive is still good or not. This one is this one. You know what's interesting? You know how like I always say plants are supposed to be like a little bit flimsy when they're thirsty? This ficus burgundy that I just got, I gotta trim my nose hairs. I can't even talk. I gotta trim my nose hairs. I can't. It's making my nose hairs itch. Wow. You see why I need coffee? It's making my nose itch. The nose hairs. TMI. I know, but you're the only one I can talk to right now, so I'm sorry, yeah. Thank you for being here. So, we have this one, Ficus Taniki. Isn't it pretty? I also got the other one. I had this one for a long time, that's for sure. Ficus Ruby. Beautiful, beautiful. This has more of a red hue. This one is more like cream. It's gorgeous. And, oh, there was a Ficus Audrey. That's the one that I am looking for again, because that one was really pretty. That hoe is thirsty. Oh yeah, she's thirsty. ¿Qué te digo? Hay tantas cosas que hacer. And then this is a Ficus Burgundy, right? I just got this one. And it has fungus nuts. I gotta treat it. But it's really pretty. Honestly, truly. The thing is, the leaves are a little bit dirty. So we're gonna clean them. As the coffee's brewing. Okay. Checking the leaves, because I did check the leaves, but doesn't have to check again. Also, yeah, the pink lady pepperonia is literally insane. Those leaves are so pretty. And then the variegated green heartleaf philodendron, that they give to me as tissue culture. You can just propagate it. I thought it was gonna be about like a leaf node cutting propagated, but they gave it to me as a baby, and you can already see it starting to grow. Once it grows, this grows fast, so I'm not really that mad. It's beautiful though. It's a really good spot. And then my variegated Sansi Scindapsus. I do have one outside. I made cuttings out of it, and they did root it, but honestly, I dropped it when I was watering plants outside. But it should be fine. This is the mother plant though. Really, really interesting plant. Not a really friendly Scindapsus. And this one was a free plant they gave me. When you buy like 6, they give you another one for free. I don't know what it is. It looks like a paradise, I think so. It could be a Paris, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all have told me what y'all think it is, but I see a little pink. Y'all see that? So, well, it's not really pink, it's like orange, but we'll find out. And the variegated Anthurium. Starting to get nice and big. And then another Anthurium that's thirsty. Yes, I still got every plant. I haven't gotten rid of any plants. I love all of them as of now. All of them right now. And I don't know if I showed it, but the white tiger Monstera gave us a new leaf. She's doing really, really good. But yes, and then the white monster Monstera, it's getting long. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. It has a new leaf coming in. So I'm really, really excited because it's a little baby. It's a little baby. When it finished, right, I feel like I should give it like a little birthday party, because like from a little baby to that, like I can't imagine. So it is best to spray something on these, but I'm not gonna do that. The reason why a little bit of water with some and a microfiber cloth does okay, it's not the best, it's because the fibers from the cloth picks up the minerals from the leaves from the water, right? So, but this, rinsing it really good, and then spraying neem oil, and then doing this goes a long way. It makes it nice and shiny. I did not spray this, but I will pretty soon. I just wanted to clean it a little bit, even though it might come up a little bit of the minerals. This would remove a little bit of that and make it look a little bit more pleasant to look at, because girl, I can't wait any longer. I still got other more important plant chores to do, but I'm gonna take a little break outside with a little iced coffee while editing the video. And hopefully it rains a little bit, because I do love it when it rains a lot. It's been raining a lot in San Antonio recently, to be honest, which is really nice, because like it usually really doesn't. From what I remember, we're always kind of dry, but it's been raining really nice. So, and then we're gonna enter hurricane season, which is kind of exciting. Well, hold up. I know people, I know some people it's not, but for us over here, we get a lot more rain when that happens, before we go to the summer where it's hot. Even though I think hurricane season is also in summer, but I know hurricane season is coming up. It's around there. I just love rain, any type of rain, from drizzle to like a lot, because the plants always shine beautifully. Like they just glow. Like they grow, they need the water, but a lot of the plants just look so much green and fresh, and I just love it. And I also love the smell of rain, like the next day, like when it rains in the night and you wake up in the morning with your coffee and you go outside and you can smell the freshness, and you see all the plants with water droplets still, and the air is crispy, fresh and crispy. It's just such a pleasant experience. That's what I miss about having a yard, but I'm also very, very blessed to have a home. I gotta always be grateful with what I have, because sometimes we take a lot of things for granted. I know that I do. Sounds very cliche, I know we hear that all the time, but it's very true. Getting out of the bed in the morning is the biggest blessing that I don't really sometimes appreciate, because some people don't have that luxury. Or seeing your loved ones, or even being able to talk to your loved ones. So it's good to show gratitude and be grateful with what you have. It gives you a better perspective in life. And I really, really do try. I sometimes get miserable and negative for the most dumbest things. A lot of the things is out of my control, which I really shouldn't be stressing out, but I'm only human. And I'm still young. I have a lot to learn, but I'm trying to work on that too. Have grace and have goals and ambition, but also be very grateful and blessed with what I already have, Oh my god, this is fun. A little like cleaning the leaves and just having like any kind of chat. Feels really good. Y'all, it's just looking beautiful. Oh my goodness. I keep having to go. I keep flipping the rest because it's probably already getting dirty on some of them. So I gotta like do the little foldy thing, right? I do see when it comes back a little bit, but then I do another rub and it takes it off. You gotta be a little bit firm, when you don't put nothing in it. And you're just using a microfiber cloth. You gotta be firm, girl. You gotta be firm. No, I did not got every single leaf, right? But I did got a good amount, I'm pretty sure. And it looks way better than how it did before. But this is where we're at. Isn't that beautiful? You can see like the shiny leaves. I love a good ficus. I really do. I love me good ficus. I think they're the most beautiful plants out there. It's insane that you can have a tree inside. Now, it won't become into an actual tree unless you got big old windows or a lot of light to give it, but it will do a-okay. Just in love with this. Looks a lot better, y'all. You can kind of see how shiny it looks, right? you can see the shiny. So I have it over here as of right now because I've been wanting to like do it, but I'm gonna put it back in the living room. Damn, she looks pretty, really shiny. Don't raccoons like shiny stuff? I feel like I always act like a raccoon. I love me some good glitter, some shimmer. I did got some of these snake plants. I already labeled them. They didn't come with names, but it's the Sansevieria Whitney. I did a lot of Googling, and that's what I got. I can feel the bump over here from the little baby over here that's popping up. I'm gonna leave it over here, and if I'm, wow. Calm down, David. I want to repot it in a terracotta. Same size. I want the babies to go up. So, it's a beautiful Sansevieria. Beautiful. It could benefit from a good wipe down and some neem oil, but yeah. And then I have the other one, which I labeled, not me, well, I did label it, but I found out it's a golden flame, okay? Or I think it's also called as, I have it as golden flame. Oh, no, I have it as gold flame, but people also call it golden flame, Sansevieria. So let me know what you call it. I have it labeled as gold flame, but as you saw, I'm calling it golden. That's what I'm used to, but yeah. The Darky Tail is doing it beautiful, but I have it on it right now. But I could show you this one. I got this one for full price, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a-okay with it. I need sundews. Literally, like one on each shelf. Like, that's what I'm gonna start shopping for. I'm hunting carnivorous plants now. I know they need a special stuff. I have a high humid apartment already. I have a dehumidifier running all the time. If I have it off right now for like the audio, but it will get pretty loud if I have it on, but it will get humid. My little baby. Variegated string of pearls. Variegated string of hearts. The pearls is over there. I moved it over there because there's a lot of light. But I have the humidity for it. I have the light for it. The water is a tricky part. They don't like tap water. But I do use my dehumidifier because that water is pretty good. It doesn't have minerals in it. It's from the air. And I use it on my sensitive plants and they do really, really good. So, yes, we have these Hoyas that I keep showing, but look at this new leaf. When I got it, I don't know if you guys remember, it was just these two and there was no shoot coming in. But now we have this new leaf coming in. I broke off the other part, I believe. I don't know. These baby, no, that's how it is. You can kind of tell. It puts a little leaf and that's it. And then over here, and then there's a new one coming right there. But this one I did broke off. I don't really know. I know I broke something off. But oh, you can see the little hands. The little leaf. And this one. And then this one. Yeah. This is a Hoya Finlaysoni. Pretty. And this is a Hoya Incrusata Eclipse. So I'm really, really happy with these a lot. I also have my Philodendron Plomain or Pillowman, something like that. It's with a P, but I did chopped it and what it did, it branched out. So that's gonna be really interesting when it grows. A lot of these are starting to outgrow their little tiny planters, which I'm really happy I got them as babies because a lot of these plants are gonna run out of space in the apartment. I don't even know where I'm gonna put them, but that sounds like a problem for later on. Oh my goodness, where's that saucer? Okay. I'm trying to find the little saucer. I think my coffee's ready, to be honest. But there's just so many pretty plants. Oh yeah, the Arisanii, the variegated one, it's pissing me off, but it's still giving me all white. The fungus nuts, right? It has a new leaf coming in. It gave me a little bit of green. This is his main source, and look what's happening. She's gonna retire pretty soon. So, I don't know. And then, oh no! Okay, good. I didn't broke off the part that it actually has a green part. The new leaf that it gave me, a little freckle of green. It has a new one coming, as you can see, but it looks all white. Ah, it's annoying. It is what it is, so it is what it is. This is the silver stripe. This is the one that I got from Gabriella's plants. Now, one of the vines, I'm gonna chop it off, I don't want it. Well, I'll propagate it. But I don't want it here though. I'm gonna chop off this part, which I don't have anything headers with me, so I'm gonna use my nail. Yeah, I got it. All green, reverted back, but I can make, this has 1, 2, 3, 4 plants. This will fit really, really good on a 4-inch by propagations. And now I have a green hardleaf philodendron. I don't have one, right? Surprisingly. Weird, but I'll have one now. And because of this plant. So this is my silver, this is my Rio. Yes, the one we repotted, that's a cream splash. Doesn't look like it, but it was sold to me as a cream splash from Etsy. This is the Rio. And then I do have my silver streak Pothos as well. I just don't know where it's at, but it's somewhere here. I know it is. But this is the one that I got from Gabriella's Plants, so I'm guessing it's the Rio because that's the only one. I believe it's that one that they can only sell. But it's getting nice and full. Look at all these beautiful new leaves. Really pretty, right? You can see where there's another new shoot coming in. Okay, interesting. Well, yeah, it gave this green leaf, but then it gave me this one. This is its recent leaf. And it's putting out another one, so I think it's coming back. Its true colors. But it's really, really pretty. And yeah, really, really cool that I have this one. So it was always my dream to have all the philodendrons, like the Carnival, the Brazil, the Silver Streak, the Gabby. Gosh, very good green hardleaf philodendron, the green hardleaf philodendron, and now because I reverted, well, it should revert back to the Silver Streak or the Rio. I don't see nothing of that in here, so it should just stay as a green hardleaf philodendron. It's so pretty. The green hardleaf philodendron is really, 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 really pretty. I just don't get it because it's so. Not that it's not the most exciting plant to get, but it doesn't sound really messed up, but it's the best way I can say it. The most boring plant, it's beautiful, but that's it. Like, it's just a green heart, you know, which is pretty. I love it, but like, it's not like dark and with like these reddish, what do you want to call it? Pokies? Like when it pushes out a new leaf, they have like this red, very, very red. It's not the leaf. It's part of the leaf that protects the new leaf, and then it falls off when the new leaf unfurls, or like obviously like a variegated plant. But it's pretty. Having a green hardleaf philodendron is pretty, and it's reliable to have like in a collection because I would hardly ever disappoint. But yeah, okay, I'm done rambling. I'm gonna get my iced coffee. But look at her. This is normal. Okay, it looks kind of scary, right? But that's normal. But look, beautiful. It looks so much better. I mean, it still needs a little bit more wet down. You can kind of see the minerals, the water stains right there, but it's gorgeous. I forgot to do my little outro, but that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this is a new planty video. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more plant chores and some house chores. I gotta make some food because we keep buying takeout and that's not good. So honestly, I'm really excited to put the plants outside. I think they're gonna do super duper good. I'll keep you guys posted. Also, make sure to get yourself your own little planties t-shirt if you like it, because yeah, it's 50% off right now with free shipping. Made it by your one and only, and I do try to ship them out on the exact day, if not the following day, except on Sundays because the post office is closed on Sundays. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.